Hello everybody, how are we doing? I realize I'm sitting in complete silence right now. I was gonna try something a little different. I was gonna maybe like get some video game music up on YouTube and maybe get like a little more variety here. But hello everybody, it's been a few days. Let's start off with the let's start with the Volkeys song from Klonoa 2. I love this song. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. I feel like that's really loud. What do I have this on? I have this on -30 usually. How's that? Is that too loud? Let me know, let me know. You do keep getting 69 nice opinion. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty nice if I do say so myself. I would love to say that I've been extremely busy the last few days, but instead I have been extremely brainwormed. And a little quiet. Okay, let me see this. Let me see this. Okay, you know what? It's not worth. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, you know what? It's been so long since we used the regular music. Let's just use the regular chatting BGM. How about that? Yeah, I've been mentally unwell the last few days, but it's all right. It's all good. It's all good. I'm feeling much better today. I also was doing, I used that energy to do a bunch of editing, and so we're gonna have a new video next week, and we'll get back to the shorts and stuff, hopefully. But yeah, I hope everybody had a good week. I also had some family time yesterday, so there was that. And you know what? I think one day we'll have a proper full week schedule. We had one 2 weeks ago, which was cool, but you know what? We'll get there a little bit. But yeah, also, I don't know if you guys saw this or care about this, but the Honkai Star Rail announced more Fate characters coming up in the future. They announced Rin and Gilgamesh coming to the game, and their redesigns look awesome. Gil is wearing like a reverse bunny suit. It's very funny. It's very funny. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, this is the best day of my life. Ren is one of my favorite characters, period, of all time. You know, it really gets my bones sorting, if I do say so myself. So I can't wait for that, but we got some new... That's not till the summer, I think. But man, they also dropped the Azula trailer. I don't know if it was yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Or the day before, maybe. For the Avatar fighting game that's coming out on July 2nd, I think, is what I have on my calendar. I have 2 big fighting game releases for me this year. A smaller one that I think looks really fun is Avatar Legends, which comes out on July 2nd. And Marvel Tokon, which comes out on August 6th. So we're gonna have like a month of Avatar, and hopefully Marvel Tokon is good. Because that game looks better and better every time I see it. And they're taking a lot of cool risks with the characters that they're putting in the game, so I think that's really neat. But after playing BlazBlue the other day, I really want to play some fighting games. I know they've overhauled Guilty Gear Strive like a lot since the last time I played it. I have not played it really since Biken came out. I think I played it once, like a year after that. But yeah, I have not played the game. I don't even have the season 2 pass. We're on season 6? Season 5? We're on season 5 right now in Guilty Gear, and they just added like a battle pass, and when I opened up the game the other day to try and look for something, I was like astonished. All the menus are different. Everything is different. There's so much going on. And I was like, dang. How much are the season passes? Season pass is 25 bucks still? They're all 25 bucks. Dang. I also went to the I went to look in like the training mode or whatever, and I had like not even a third of the cast because there's been so much DLC since the last time I played it. That is actually crazy. It's been so long that I think I deleted Frosty Mod Manager off of my computer, and so I didn't have any of the mods that I thought I had installed on it, and I was like, damn. Because the way that I had it set up was like, I had so many mods. I had a bunch of alternate color mods for characters, like very specific for a bunch of different characters, and then I had a mod that changed the wall break sound to the Lego Yoda scream from Lego Star Wars 2, or the Complete Saga or whatever it was. And then I had a replacement for the counter. Announcer line, like the voice line. And then I had like a different intro. I think that I had the Steamed Hams intro. Just instead of man or beast or whatever, it was like Steamed Hams, some weird amalgamation. And then I had a mod, which is the most important mod, which was I replaced all of the like R's in the game with W's, so it was uwu. So the entire menu was like uwu. And when I say menu, I mean every single piece of text in the entire game. So in Guilty Gear Strive, my name is not Byzantine Soul, it's Byzantine Soul with a U at the end. Because so it was Byzantine Soul uwu. The menu, I found great enjoyment out of that one, but too bad. I have vanilla video game now, which it is what it is. I miss when fighting games made you actually unlock characters, not buy them. Yeah, some games still have unlockables, but then they still, even if they have unlockables, they still have DLC characters and stuff. I kind of, in a way, I think the unlockables becoming DLC makes a lot more sense. It increases the longevity of the game because you can just add more over time. So I'm not really mad about it, but I do think some games treat it as an excuse to have incredibly small starting rosters. And then you gotta wait like 4 to 6 months, maybe 8 months for more characters, and it's like, whoa. But most of the time, I don't really have a problem with it. Because I think it increases the longevity of a fighting game, which are already incredibly short half-lives. But That being said, I did like unlocking characters. I tried 2xKO. The roster was like 6 characters. The roster in 2xKO, when it first came out, I'm pretty sure was... They've added 2 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It launched with 11 characters. And they added 2 more. So there's 13 characters in the game. But like... That's one thing that I will say. For a tag game where you have, by and large, in most team setups, you can fight with like 1 character, but you have to pick a special thing and then it gives you a trade-off, so you won't be able to like use other, I guess, grooves kind of. So the vast majority of the game is 2v2, and there's only 11 characters in the game when it came out, and now there's 13, and that's not enough characters for a tag game, in my opinion. I think Invincible Versus, which came out recently, has more characters than that. And that's a 3v3 game. It launched with 18 characters. And it's like, you think with Rying, I couldn't be asked to learn a second character for 1 sitting, so I just went with the you play as 1 character mode. I get that, I understand that. That's not enough for a 3v3? That's pretty good. That's a pretty good launch roster these days. That's a lot of characters. Most fighting games do not launch with 18 characters. They usually launch with like 12 or 14. Let's see, what did Tekken 8 launch with? They have more now, but... So Tekken 8 launched with 32 characters, which is a lot. Like, that's that's really like a lot. And it's mostly because Tekken is a very iterative game series, so that you can just have an easier time moving resources over. But Street Fighter 6 launched with 18 characters as well. Guilty Gear only launched with 15. And 13 of them were returning characters. KOF 02 UM will still be my GOAT with 66 playable characters, 3v3. I think my favorite tag game is probably Marvel 3, Ultimate Marvel 3, and Tatsunoko versus Capcom and Capcom versus SNK 2. But again, UMVC 3 was like a enhanced version. How much did Granblue have? So Granblue Fantasy Versus, when it first launched, had 12 characters, and it also had 2 season passes and 2 extra characters. But they made a sequel / remake called Fantasy Versus Rising, which kept all of the characters from the original season passes and is still releasing characters. So Versus Rising technically had 25 plus 4, so 29 in Versus Rising, but it's just the cast from the original version, which was 12 plus 13 DLC. Like, it's technically a sequel, but I don't think anybody ever thinks about it, at least, as a sequel. I don't think a single person thinks of it as a sequel. Wasn't a fan of the 4 moves thing they had going on. I played it a little bit. They had a free weekend and I played like half the roster, and I was like going through training mode with, and I actually really enjoyed it a lot. I really like that system, actually. Because it's not just that they have 4 moves, it's that they have 4 moves that have different effects with a cooldown. That I really enjoy. I think it's fun. It is a little limiting, but I think that's also where the creativity comes from. And it's an Arxis game, so I enjoyed it. What little of it I played. What little of it I played. But yeah, I really honestly should play some fucking fighting games so I don't go into Avatar and Dokkan completely boneheaded. But we'll see. We'll see. Tekken 8 is 128 gigs. Yes. Tekken 8 is 128 gigs before updates and DLC downloads. The base game with no updates is 128 gigs. And the season passes are $35 instead of 15 or 25. And it's also, but it is on sale right now. The Ultimate Edition is the price of a normal game, which is actually good. The starting price for Tekken 8 is actually really, really good for a video game these days. It's only $40. I don't know if you've ever had these. I discovered them yesterday when I was at the store. I've seen them before, obviously, but I've never tried them. I got a bag of Kinder Bueno minis, and they're really fucking good. And so girl, so good. I have them. I poured out the bag on my desk so I can put the wrappers in the big bag. So now I just have a pile of Kinder Bueno just sitting on my desk. I never tried them before, but I figured, you know what? I like a crunch. I like a hazelnut. I might like this. And I absolutely do. I like the vast majority of my chocolate, except for the, like, real expensive chocolate bars that say right on them, don't put them in the fridge. I put all of my chocolate in the fridge. I like a cold and crunchy chocolate. But yeah. Tastes good, tastes good. I think I have... So next week we're gonna have a good schedule. And then the week after is Summer Games Fest. It's the Sony State of Play, which they've rented out a theater for, which means they're gonna show off something worth reacting to. Or at least something that they think is worth reacting to. So June 2nd at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is the Sony State of Play. Friday is the main Summer Games Fest show, also at 5 p.m. Eastern. And Sunday is the Xbox Showcase at 1 p.m. June 7th. So I think those are the 3 Summer Games Fest things that I'm gonna watch on stream this year. Last year I watched like genuinely the whole week's worth of stuff. I watched like 5 days on stream. And then a bunch of stuff that I missed off stream. And it was just like a lot. So I'm not going to do that. So we're just going to watch the main 3, Sony, Xbox, and the main SGF show. And then I'll just like look up, maybe watch some other ones on my own time. And then like just look up like a full announcement list or something for each of the events. Because it's just a lot. It's just like a lot of announcements and a lot of like looking at my screen. In a way where I'm just like not engaged. Past like day 3, day 4, I'm like, oh, what's going on? So, the first week of June is gonna be a little bit of Summer Games Fest. But, from there, I think we got time to put in some fighting games and some story games and some other games. We're definitely gonna play Devil May Cry tomorrow. I couldn't play it on Friday, so that's going out for tomorrow, which is a Memorial Day, I guess. And then we're gonna have some one-shot stream games, I hope. For the rest of the week. I wanted to play a Telltale game again after I played Dispatch in December and Game of Thrones in January. I think I played Game of Thrones. I just wanted to play another Telltale game. I really wanted to play Wolf Among Us, but I was watching Mint play, heard a little Let's Play of Wolf Among Us while she was away on vacation or doing something. I don't know what she was doing. And while I was watching that, I was like, you know what? I genuinely think Wolf Among Us might be the best thing that Telltale's ever done. So maybe we should save that for last, and also when it's not immediately in my brain power. So we're gonna play a different one. I think Game of Thrones was really middling for me. I think it's not my favorite one. I enjoy what it is like going for, but wife and I still say glass him. Glass him! Glenn is one of my favorite characters. I think Glenn might be my actual favorite character in that. But there's a bunch of Telltale games that I've never played. I've only played the first few episodes of Walking Dead Season 1. I've only played Wolf Among Us and Game of Thrones. And maybe one more? Maybe one more? Dispatch is a very Telltale-inspired game with some of the staff from the old Telltale studios on the new teams, but it's, you know, those kinds of games. So I kind of wanted to go back and play through some Telltale games. That was kind of the goal at the start of the year. It was like I wanted to play more, but then I was so like defeated after playing the Game of Thrones one again, because I do like it. I still think it's got a lot of Tales of the Borderlands. I have also played, and it is very good. I'd say Wolf Among Us, then Borderlands, and then the rest I haven't played. And then Game of Thrones is like maybe on the lower end, maybe middle to the end. I've also played the first season of the Batman one, which I forgot about until just now. So I've played a few of them, but there's so much more. There's Guardians of the Galaxy, there's 2 seasons of Minecraft Story Mode, there's like 7 seasons of Walking Dead and spin-offs and shit. There's The Expanse, there's season 2 of Batman that I haven't played. I've never played Sam & Max, which is what started it all. They've also got a bunch of older adventure games, if you really wanted to test those out. I didn't realize they made Bone like the comic book Bone. They made like 2 Bone games. It's like some of their first games. I was like, whoa. Those, they don't look fun to play. But, but they made them. But yeah, so there's more that I didn't mention, but they were Bone games. They were Bone games. They made, their first game was a poker game. I know that for a fact. But then they made Bone Out from Boneville and Bone the Great Cow Race. And then they made the Sam and Max games in between some CSI games, which is crazy to me. Crazy to me. They made a Wallace and Gromit 4-episode game. The CSI games, I don't even know what they are. Are they like point-and-click adventure games? They're Telltale games, but like, I don't know. There's just so much going on. They made a 4-episode Wallace and Gromit, a 5-episode Monkey Island game, more Sam and Max, more CSI, more poker, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, Law and Order, and then The Walking Dead, finally. And then they kind of transitioned into other stuff, but there's a lot of adventure games. And then they hit the ground running in yeah, they did Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, Walking Dead Season 2, Borderlands, Game of Thrones, Minecraft Story Mode, Michonne, Walking Dead Michonne, Batman, Walking Dead New Frontier, Guardians, Minecraft Story Mode Season 2, Batman again, final season Walking Dead. Like back to back to back to back for like 6 years. And then died. And then died. But that's pretty cool. Just the things that they inspired are crazy. There's a Star Trek game in the style of Telltale, which I didn't realize, by Dramatic Labs. Life is Strange is clearly inspired by that. Just very cool. Very cool, very, cinematic yet inconsequential games where the choices kind of don't matter, and sometimes they do, and that's fun. It's about the journey. I talked about this when I was playing Dispatch. I went on a whole rant about it. It's about the journey and the role-playing. I liked Life is Strange 1. I played a little bit of it, but I never finished it. I don't even know if I got like halfway through. And then the remaster they released, kind of just looks like shit. I don't know if you've seen this. I think if I did play Life is Strange, I'd play the original version. One of the few I played episodically as it came out. I don't think I've ever done that. Well, actually, I think the first time I played Game of Thrones, I actually played it. I might have played it episodically. I can't remember. Maybe not, though. I might have... Maybe not. Game of Thrones Telltale. Game of Thrones Telltale. Where is this? Where is it? Not the Cyanide game. The Telltale game. When did this come out? 2014? Oh no, definitely not. I definitely played that after it was fully out. But so I don't know if I ever have. I didn't even play Dispatch as it was coming out. I waited till it was all out and then I did it in 2 days. So yeah. But I definitely wanted to play more. So I think next week we're going to play The Expanse, which is a series that I know nothing about. I don't know anything about the... I think it's books and TV show. Don't know either one. But... never even heard of it. There are 9 novels originally, and there's 6 seasons of TV. That apparently was a really good show, and I never watched it. I know people liked it. Season 2 has a Rotten Tomatoes score of 95. Seasons 3, 4, and 5 all have 100% ratings with an average rating of 9 and 8.7. And the final season 6 has 96 rating. I think Amazon canceled it after they acquired it, is what happened. It was on the Sci-Fi Channel. But I heard the books are good and the show is good, and I don't know nothing about it. And I figured a good way to initiate myself into something I know nothing about. Video game that I can beat in one sitting. Hopefully. That I can hopefully beat in one sitting. And then, a couple of other chill games. I want to play Gecko Gods. I loved the demo for that I played a few months ago, and it's out, and I'm gonna play it. And it's like a 5 to 6 hour game. Maybe if I'm okay at it. And it's not buggy. I heard it was a little buggy, but that's fine. That's what being a lizard is about. Have you played Rune Dice yet? I have not. I have not. I am afraid it will take over my life. I'll be honest with you. But I'll probably download it next week or something. And then I also want to play a game called a short little game called Adorable Adventures, where you play as a little piggy, a little boar, and have a little narrative adventure game. It looks cute. And then I think we might do Street Fighter retrospective next week as well, since I took the time to come up with all the settings for that. Not settings, but you know what I mean. Set up. And I think that's gonna be the schedule next week. How many games did we land on for that? Let's see. I wrote it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, maybe 25. I don't know if I counted those right. So it might have to be a multi-day thing, but we'll get through as much as we can in one day. I'm looking forward to it. Street Fighter was the first video game I ever played was Street Fighter 2, so 30 minutes each is at least 12 hours. Yeah, that seems fine. Some of them are probably going to be 45 to an hour, with an hour yapping at the beginning and maybe the end. So it might end up being 2 streams. We might split it in half, but... or maybe even 3. But I think it'll be really fun, because I had so much fun playing all the Tekken games in In February, was that? And it'll get me a little bit more acclimated to 2D games. So maybe that's just kind of what we do. For a little bit there. I also don't think I might not continue One Piece Odyssey on stream. I might play it by myself and get way more enjoyment out of it. Or I might return to it. I still haven't decided. But we're definitely not going to play it next week either. And there's some other RPGs I want to play that I think might grab my attention a little bit more right now, as of this moment. And you know what? It is a little sad that I didn't get to play Final Fantasy IV to its completion, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I've really been thinking about Falcom lately. I've really been thinking about Ys. That's the experience of a Final Fantasy game, to be honest. Yeah, I guess. I think it's also just another victim of not getting to play it back to back to back and having like a month and a half between times and then getting like disinterested in it. Because I played the first 3 games front to back pretty quickly. Not like within the span of each other, but like within themselves. And I had a great time, but... And also, there was a lot that I was liking about Final Fantasy IV compared to the previous 3. So, we might have to give that one another shake. At some point, but definitely not soon. Definitely not soon. I can't help but want a job system for my Final Fantasy likes. That, you know what? Final Fantasy III is really fun because of the jobs, but also I think because of its nature, it's almost very... There's an optimal path. I've heard Final Fantasy V has a lot more variety and viability in its job system. So maybe I would enjoy that as well. But of the first 3, I think Final Fantasy II, they released 3 on DS, didn't they? They released 3 and 4 on DS, but so they have 3D versions. But 4 on DS is way harder. 3, I think, is fine. The 3D version of Final Fantasy III is actually also the PSP version. Whereas Final Fantasy IV, the PSP version, which is the version I was playing, is the 2D version, and the DS is the 3D version. And the 3D version of 4 is like harder, like way harder, for some reason, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You guys want to get pegged? You guys want to play Peggle? think it's peggling time. And then I have a bunch of ideas for other games that I want to play soon. But those will probably have to be in like the middle of June. To the end of June. And we'll see. I might not play the Devil May Cry games back to back to back to back, but hopefully you won't have to play in the OBS window today. Oh, I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. Let me go ahead and boot up Peggle. We'll start with Peggle Extreme. I am not here. Hello. There we are. We'll start with Peggle Extreme and see how that goes. It's probably going to take over my monitors. I was really surprised. It didn't take over my monitors. But I can't change it. Hold on, give me a second. Let it load in. Okay, let me see this. Let's get this. Let's get this in here. Can it be captured? I don't know if it can be captured. That's horrifying. I don't think it can be captured, so we're gonna play it in a little tiny window on the desktop like we did before. And we shall just make it make it real big, I guess. We'll just have to make it real big. Kind of the same as we did previously, and I guess it'll be fine. Enhance! I don't know if I need to be bigger, but this is fine. Let's get this perfect. Yay. Is that a head crab? It is a head crab, I think. Peggle Extreme is based on Valve games, specifically Half-Life and Team Fortress, that I also have not played. I haven't played. haven't played them. I'm gonna turn some of this down because it was really loud before. What is a custom cursor? I don't know. But both Extreme and World of Warcraft Peggle are shorter games. I think they only have 10 levels or something. The first thing I saw when I downloaded, not this game, but when I downloaded, Peggle WoW, the top comment was, Bjorn sexy as fuck. I wanna fuck him. Or something like that. So I think Peggle and the Peggle heads really have their shit together. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna assume it's Half-Life. Or maybe Dota. That was the slowest pegging of my life. You have to peggle hard if you want to get anywhere. Yay, yippee! Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I'm just... If the previous two Peggle streams are anything to go by, I'm expecting some insane shit to come out of my mouth today. Or at least, a regular yappening. And if everybody's cool with that, and then then we're all cool. We're all cool, we're all chill. What the fuck? I didn't see that one there. I am playing in this tiny desktop window, by the way. Oh, I just noticed the Black Mesa symbols, the Half-Life symbols. That's how we got Jeans and Tickle Your Pickle. That was the same stream back to back. I don't know what came out of the first one, or the second one. I don't know which one that was. I think that was the... No! Did you guys hear that? That was deep in my headphones. Cleverly done. God damn, never talk to me again. I'm sure I said some bullshit in the first one too. I just can't remember it. Damn. Damn. Bang, bang. I missed most of the first one, unfortunately. I also don't know. I don't think I made any shorts out of the first one. I'm kind of getting pissed off with shorts. I'm kind of not enjoying making them. What I should be doing is reposting old ones on the days where I don't have any new ones to post. But instead I just go like a week and a half without posting shorts, and then I have a... And then I get back into it and I have a good track record, but... Okay. Well, that was that was not good. 100 thou. 10 thou. Is Robin
cleverly done?
something mall still peak? It is still peak. And it's also, I'm pretty sure, the most viewed short on my channel. I think it's got like 19,000 almost, 18 something. Which is very funny. It is... Robin, crush this guy's balls. Crush this monkey's balls, I think is what I said. Oh. Good times, good times. It's crazy that came out of a game that I don't really want to play anymore. But also, I kind of do. It's just one of those things where, like, before I play something, sometimes before I stream, I really dread streaming. I get really anxious. I'm like, damn. Every time I say wow, you think of inbred orb. You must be thinking about inbreeding a lot, because I say wow frequently. Can I hit this? I don't think I can. Oh! Oh! Go straight down! No! Okay, whatever. I just realized there's a gaping hole in the center of this. I was not clocking how... I honestly, I didn't even register any of this. I just saw the purple balls on the side, and I was like, wait, that's fun. I didn't realize there's some bullshit happening right in front of me. Your Peggle impatience is fascinating to me. I genuinely just click. I do not... I do not pay attention at all when I play this. Except for when I lock in, obviously. Which does happen maybe once, maybe twice. I think on that last one, it was just because it was so... I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like writing a thesis about why I didn't clock what that thing looked like in the middle, or that it even existed. So I'm not gonna. No! I kind of wanted to bounce the other way. Nice. I'll be honest with you. Whenever I play Peggle, it's such a vehicle for nonsense. It's such a vehicle for yapping that I experience in a way that is uniquely Peggle. I don't think I feel at my most Northern Lion when I'm playing Peggle, in the sense that... Oh, no! Was that the heavy? In the... Oh, no! In the sense that I'm clearly not paying attention to the game most of the time. But it's a beautiful thing. Like, look at the beaver. Its nose is red. He's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Beaver. What is his name? Chuck? It's probably Chuck. Oh. I think if it just falls down, it should be good. How did it avoid that red one? What the hell? Okay. Hi, Ashes. She just walked in here and stared straight at me. Hi. What are you doing? Hello. You want to be a part of this? She doesn't need to be a part of this.
You did well!
The voice lines in the game are so fucking loud. I don't know if you can tell that they're loud because I have it lower for you guys. They're so fucking loud compared to the rest of the game, and I turned the sound down. These were way up here before I started. You can tell? How loud would this be at the default setting? Jesus Christ. Why is the heavy moaning in my ear? Hi, Ashes. What are you doing? Are you trying to eat the Kinder Bueno? I'm glad I got anything there. I could not see the screen. Why is this an obstacle on the screen? Sure. Sure. And not like anything else. Like, what is the thought process on... Is there a thought process? I kind of want it to go back up in that. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna win. I think I'm gonna lose. I think I'm gonna lose, which is the opposite of winning. Fun.
Oh no!
I think on the last level I'm gonna turn the volume up. all the way and ruin my hearing forever for the bit. I think that seems reasonable and appropriate. Yes, yes, of course. No, go! Whatever. Stupid ass Team Fortress 2 ass, pegging ass, bitch. My hearing's already super fucked. Actually, it's not. I have really good hearing, but I have insanely good hearing. The problem is I also have very sensitive ears because of my good hearing. I hate you. I hate you, 10,000. I hate you.
You did well!
I don't care, man. We have to secure the perimeter. I like it. I think it's cute that they're attempting to tell some kind of story here. I don't know why they bothered. I don't know if it was worth it in the slightest, but it is what it is. What? Okay. I think one of the reasons I haven't played Peggle is because due to the nature of it, I might find that there's like more incentive to actually pay attention to the game. And that seems less fun. I don't know. Can I hit this? Can I hit this? Maybe. No! No! Not so much, because you're just trying to hit as many pegs as you can. Sorry, I had to censor myself. Let the heavy speak. Well, then what do I know? Clearly nothing. Yeah, I want to play Rune Dice real bad, though. I want to play Rune Dice real bad. I think I'm gonna... Sorry, I had to lock in. Even though I had to lock in at the moment where I had no control over what was happening whatsoever. I just had to see what was happening. I really want to play Rune Dice. I think I'm gonna replace all of my non-story games that I play off stream with rune dice if I play it though. I saw Vampire Crawlers is actually kind of a short game right now. Like you can beat the game. Like 15 hours maybe. So I think I've been thinking about yeah, I beat it. I gotta play it. I have not played it. I have not played it, really, is the end of that sentence. I cannot get this thing down here. Fuck. Fuck.
Oh no!
I think that could be really fun because I also really have I was playing HoloLive or HoloCure quite a bit there for a second, and I haven't played it in a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. And I was having a lot of fun with that, but that is definitely not a you can beat the game quickly kind of game. So I was thinking maybe I might play some more I might play some more Vampire Crawlers soon. Wow, I missed everything I was trying to aim at on that one. That's cool. It's because I had so much fun with that game. But I kind of almost immediately replaced it with HoloCure. Which is just a much more content-heavy game until they add more to Vampire Crawlers, because I assume that they will. Like they did in Vampire Survivors and stuff. Yes, I needed that so bad. I don't think I can get all three. No.
Oh,
I was so close. I don't know why I'm struggling with this one. It's not really that hard. I'm just not hitting the pegs that I need to hit. Yes! Free ball, free ball. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I was saying, I think I might go ahead and beat Vampire Crawlers before I get into another roguelike game to replace it. AKA Rune Dice. But also, what day when does Densha Attack comes out in July, right? June? July? I think there's a lot of games coming out this summer that I really want to play, and they haven't even had Summer Games Fest yet. They're definitely gonna shadow drop some bullshit. They do every year. So this is my last ball. Comes out June 17th. 100,000! Woo! Hell yeah!
well.
I did well. Yay! Boom! I missed the thing I was aiming at. There's a lot of games that I want to play, and not enough time to play them. I also bought, not the Alabaster Dawn early access, but I did enjoy playing that demo for the next fest in February. But I bought their original game, Crosscode, which I also really want to play at some point. But I want to finish an RPG. I want to get into a schedule where I can finish an RPG, because I love RPGs, and I need to play them to completion sometimes. And I was planning on playing it after I beat One Piece Odyssey, but now I don't even know if I want to play that at all. But I do want to but I do, but like I don't, but like I do. That was kind of fun. Another 100 thou. Hi Ashes, are you distraught by the
Sector cleared.
pile of Kinder Bueno? She was. Oh, it's also got Portal in it. That's fun. I hate that noise. That is not the Portal noise, is it? Maybe the Portal 1 noise. No. It's just like a lot. But there's a lot of like, I think I've talked about this before. Maybe even, I think the last time I was playing Peggle. There's a lot of like... games you have to play to be a gamer. Not really, but like... like some seminal works, like these Valve games that I've never played, like Half-Life and Portal. That I would like to play because they're relatively short, but... It's a little weird, but it's definitely supposed to be the Portal noise. It's abrasive, is what it is. Like, really abrasive.
Once again, excellent work.
GLaDOS! My goat. My goat. I'm gonna play Holocure while you Peggle. It's fun. Have you played it yet, or are you just starting it? Holy shit, that was awesome. That was really good. Okay. Booting up now. I really like... I recognize some of these people. I'm not surprised. I really like... Wow, I missed everything. That's crazy. What the f... How do I... Maybe like that? And we just go down the line? I really like the way that the progression system works in Holocure, because the first couple runs, after the first couple runs, you get access to like supers and extra skills and all this kind of stuff, and it's really, just really cool. And the collabs are really fun. This one is like impossible to get 100,000 on. There's so much stuff covering it. What the hell? What the hell?
Once again, back.
Shut up, GLaDOS. Sorry. I've been watching, Marco Meatball, who is a former opera singer. He's got a YouTube channel now about video game music. But I've been watching him show non-gamers video game music. Like, I watched a bunch of those videos yesterday. And listening to Still Alive. He was showing Alex Gilf. I can't remember her last name. I think that's her last name. Guelph. I think it's Guelph. Who's an actress in Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact. Video game music for the first time, and he showed her Still Alive from the end of Portal. And
Good shot!
it's not the first time I've heard that song. I've heard that song a whole bunch. I grew up a huge fan of Jonathan Coulton when I was a kid. But in the lead up to that first I'm Still Alive,
Once again.
it genuinely made me cry. Like, I was I was tearing up. Also, that's the whole game. I just beat the whole game, guys. I beat the entire game. That's cool. There's 10 levels. I told you there wasn't that many levels. I guess we can switch over to Peggle. Wow. But what I was saying was, Still Alive, I know it's a very tongue-in-cheek song. It's a very funny song. It's a very subtly and also not so subtly threatening song. It made me tear up. I don't know. Every time I listen to the first part of it and I think about the story, because I've seen people play Portal 1 and 2. I just haven't played them myself. I just start tearing up because I love GLaDOS and Joko for all of his faults, mostly starting a cruise. Holy fuck, this one did take over my entire computer. Wowee. It also showed my desktop icons, even though it's not supposed to. My game is freaking out. My game is freaking out. Did I just get a butt plug as a weapon? Yes. I can't wait. You guys can't see this. I don't know if you can see this because I can't see my other monitors right now. I don't think you can see this. But basically, I'm heading to Azeroth. And I don't even get a menu. Okay, there we go. Holy fuck. There we go. Jesus. It has no main menu, and also, even though it came out after Peggle Extreme, it takes over two of my three monitors. And does some other bullshit. I completely forgot what I was saying. Yes, the Asakoko plug. No main menu. It doesn't have a main menu. It starts with Bjorn wearing Oblivion DLC ass armor that says, "Ooh, Azeroth, I can't wait to go here," and then he steps through a portal. Like he logs in. Oh, I totally did that on purpose, you guys. Totally on purpose. 100%. The Valley of Heroes. Wow, I missed all 3 of those pegs over there. That was insightful. Ah! Sorry, I figured if I screamed, the ball would, move according to my telepathic whims. I don't think it worked, but it was a good effort. It was a good effort. Cool. I'm just sorry, let me try a third time. I was about to say I'm shooting my load. Second, I was gonna say I'm blasting irresponsibly, and then I just decided not to say either of those things, but then I said them just now. Came for the pegging, stayed for the pegging. Amen, sister. I just realized it says Leroy. Leroy Jenkins! That hurt my throat. That hurt my throat real bad, actually. Fuck. Alright, we'll try again. It sounded painful. Only not really. It was just a little bit of painful, but because I didn't prepare to do that at all. If I had done it appropriately, that would have been fine. No, in my head that was gonna go through here and then go all the way around. But it didn't. Have you guys seen this this game that came out last week or the week before called Dead as Disco? I was thinking about what kind of songs I could put into a Dead as Disco. I don't have the game, I probably won't get the game. But just thinking about like what, because it's a game that you can add your own songs into. I heard Dead as Disco and set straight up. Oh yeah, I played the demo. I was thinking about what insane bullshit could I put into the game. I could probably some meme songs for sure. Some insane meme songs would be good. I'm thinking the McDonald's rap, Go Remy. I'm thinking the Mizzou rap, as in the university. Caramel Dancing would be really fun. The Marvelous Sunday song, that would be sick. Uma Pyoy would be so sick. Uma Pyoy. And also just some real scrungly shit you could do in there. Those are all like real songs. What if I put in like a .wav file that was just nonsense? You guys saw that, right? That shit juked me. Okay, I did it. I did it. But maybe I would check it out if you guys are interested. I had a lot of... I bet the speedrun song. 100K! I didn't even notice that. I was looking at the chat, I'll be honest with you. Did I even get 100K? Are you lying to me, Linkstorm? Are you lying to me? I don't think you're lying to me. I'm just goated and I didn't even know it. Baka Mitai would be so funny. The Buck Bumble theme. The Resident Evil Basement theme. The shitty Persona 3 Trinity Soul song. Those would be so fun. Okay, I'm convincing myself with every new song that I want to play that I want to play Dead is Disco. What? Okay. I guess that worked out in my favor. I guess. Yeah, this is a wash. Let's go again. Sonic Mania Studiopolis on there? I don't know if I know that one. I haven't played Sonic Mania. But some Sonic songs would go hard. That was a waste. Pumpkin Hill would go hard. So you know what? The more I'm thinking on this, the more I want to play Dead is Disco. So maybe we'll do that. Lights, camera, action. If you've heard that bit, it's been used in a lot of memes. All the Haunted P songs would slap. They would. Fucking, this thing needs to get out of my way. Or maybe I'll just do this. Thank God. My 2D depth perception is crazy right now. Oh, okay. Well, we missed two. Thank God there's no insanely loud voice lines in this one. Holy shit. Those are so annoying in Peggle Extreme. Just blowing out my earphones. Also, I didn't adjust the volume on this one. I don't know if it even matters. There's probably 4 levels left. There's probably 3 levels left. There's 6 levels left, I think. This is stage 1-4. I can genuinely count. I don't know if they're copyrighted, but I could the Pete and Boz songs. Pete and Bass, Basil. Or the Northern Boys songs. Would be very funny. I saw somebody do a perfect run of... Oh my god, what song was it? Hold on. Let me... I'm gonna go and see if I can find it. I might not be able to find it. Why can I not see my likes? On Twitter. Why do I have 3 fucking things, but I can't see my own likes? Never mind. Fuck that stupid website. Oh, well. There goes my anecdote. Elon strikes again. You think I can get both of these? I don't think I can get both of these. I can't even get one of them. I don't know, but it was a funny song. It was like a good song, but the beating people up to it was what made it funny. Can't remember. But yes, okay, so I've changed my mind on not playing Dead as Disco, is what I've come to the conclusion on. I only have 3 balls left. My balls. Why am I so bad at this level? Robin. Robin, grab this horse's balls. I'm still thinking about Bjorn sexy. I wanna fuck. I don't know why that Peggle comment got me so hot and bothered, but goddamn, I think that's really funny for no reason. Okay, this is going much better. Is there a way we could hit? No. Oh, there we go. I thought that would give me a free ball. It did not. I don't know if there's a way that I can hit. Oh, I got 2 free balls. I got two balls. Two balls for free. Perfect. $100. I will say I'm pretty sure Peggle Extreme and this game probably have some challenge levels, but for the main ones, I think it's just there's very few missions. And I think that's fine. They're both freeware. You can go get pegged for free. Double trouble pegging for free. Oh my god. I was waiting with... I was gonna say baited. Peggled breath on that one. Holy shit. I can do that at the park for free too. Getting a little al fresco with it. Is Roscoe barking? I don't know. Nova Scotia doesn't have parks. Roscoe, he is. He'll be fine. He probably just saw... think he just sees the neighbors. Splork! It's in the shape of a heart. This elf is gonna fuck this lizard. Let's go. Hold on, I gotta go see what he's up to. The Amazon truck is delivering next door. And he hates those people. Also not a fan of FedEx. That one. That dog. Oh! I exploded! Giving into dog mailman stereotypes. He really does. He really does. He doesn't give a fuck about the actual mail people, though, when they come to our mailbox. Just to the delivery drivers. And not even... doesn't even have to be our house. Just in the vicinity. Well, that was a waste. Fuck. The Big Bang bonus is rewarded for setting off 2 splice blasts in 1 turn. I don't think I deserve a Big Bang bonus. I don't know anything about theory. Damn, I thought that was going in the hole. Thought that was going in the hole. No lizard. Nifty. Fuck. You fuck. Alright. I just get to stare at this elf making eyes at this lizard. For time indeterminate, I guess. Please? Thank yous. Wasted. Wasted potential. Fuck. It's like 3 balls wasted. Wowee. Alright, we'll try again. We'll try again. We'll try again. Sick. Sick. I think we'll save that one on the left for last. Unless we hit it incidentally. Unless we hit it incidentally. Nice. You know what's another RPG that I still haven't played? Well, there's a couple of them, and they're both Atlas games, and they're both Megami Tensei games. I still haven't played Persona 4, and I still haven't played Metaphor Refantasio. Please hit that. Yes! I appreciate how this one is split up into 2 characters. Peggle Extreme is just Bjorn. Holy shit, it's the guy in the thumbnail! Whose name I have no idea, because I don't know anything about WoW. And I was disappointed with my WoW Classic experience. I'd rather just go play a game that is not that, if I wanted to grind slowly over time and casually. He's a blood elf, I think. He's a bottom. What? Okay, that worked. I guess that worked. I suppose. This is the only one. This is the last one. Hit it. Ugh. Okay, I guess we'll have to wait. I'm making a lot of noise over here. Okay, the betrayer. I wonder who he betrayed. Oh, that's satisfying. Go down, go down. Yes. 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 Oh my god, 131,000 in one, with one peg? Oh my god, that's like the master stroke. Is it Illidan? I think you betrayed the Night Elves. Sure. I gotta get these things out of my fucking way. Yes, drop onto the... No. We're gonna beat this level with 8 balls left. 7 balls left. Maybe not. Maybe not quite. I'm just getting as many points as I can. Not that the points matter for literally any reason. Oh no! Okay, whatever. Whatever. That might be the best level of Peggle I've ever played, and I did it totally unintentionally. I frankly didn't realize what was happening until we were probably at about 50,000 points. This is fucking annoying. Oh, it's Bjorn and company. Alright, get as many of these as you can, I guess. Whoa, did not expect that. But no, I was thinking about, Persona 4 and Metaphor, because I've said this many times before, but I've put way too many hours into Persona 5. But Persona 3 is what, really kind of got my initial following on YouTube. And I had a great time playing that on stream. Although it did take a long time, because I started in my, what I call my prequel era, that I don't count when I talk about how long I've made videos and streams and stuff for. Please. Hit the damn pegs, please. But P4 Revival is supposed to get some... I don't know, they announced it, or they showed my boy walking at last year's Xbox Game Showcase. But since then, they've shown nothing whatsoever. So I don't know if that's really even a real game at this point. Nice, I guess. Oh, Big Bang bonus. I think Carl Sagan would be proud of me for getting a bonus for banging big. Nice. Hit it. Nice. What the fuck? I don't know if I'm gonna get this. No. Wow. Wow. I'm getting lucky with these freebies. Oh, this one's hard because this bullshit down here. The air balloon, the transport, the airship, I think is what it is. Airship, there we go. Third time's the charm. Oh, thank God. Woo! I was holding my breath. Hell yeah. But I don't know. That's another one of those things where it's like, there's just so many games that I want to play. And free ball? Fuck. That was my bad. And not enough time to play them all. I'll take it. No, it went between the pegs. Are you crazy? Are you fucking with me? There we go. God. At least I hit something. Okay. Fuck. No. I get it, 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 I get it. Yeah. Okay, I failed the level though. But I had to. I had to, do something. Oh, scooped up and everything. That might not be good. It was fine. I missed every... Please get more. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yup. Yup. This thing is rough. Weak. I got one. God dang. No, yes, no, yes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No ball. Thank you. I deserve that. Okay. Head empty. Also, I feel like when I'm trying to play this game, I get worse. I wasn't paying attention at all. I got the highest score I've ever gotten on a single level in the first ball. I pay attention. I can't do anything. I can't do anything right. Exerting my effort. Perfect. Okay. If we can get these two, we have so much ball. We have so much ball, nothing can stop us now. And that one didn't even count. Oh, so many ball. Such ball, much wow. Okay. And I think we can just hit that one. $10,000. All that fanfare. For nothing. For your health to de-shrimp. I'm de-shrimping. I'm sitting up straight. This is Arthas? This might be the one WoW character whose name I do know. The Lich King. The The ancient paladin. The betrayer. Except the betrayer was a few levels ago, actually, but you know what? There could be multiple betrayers, I guess. Nice. Carry it along. Perfect. I would have liked the free ball, but that one's nothing you can do about that. Maybe a couple things I could have done about that. And that. Oof. Alright, this might be a two attempter. This might be a 2 attempter. Yikes. So many free balls today. Free balls! Get your free balls here! That is not what the hot dog vendors sound like, but it is what they would sound like if they were goblins. And that's really what matters at the end of the day. Okay. I guess I'll take that. If I must. Goblins at the goblin market. That was pretty sick. No thanks. I'm trying to get rid of the balls I have already. You know what? I respect. Shit. Shit fuck. The Traitor King. He's not a betrayer, he's a traitor. Totally different. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah. Eastern European at the Goblin Market being offered free balls. Okay, we got one more left. And we're not gonna hit it, but we got a free ball. Okay, we're gonna have a little... Fuck! Somebody get Leroy on the phone. What if instead of Leroy Jenkins, his name was Leroy Jackins, and he was was Leroy? Hold on, let me reformulating bit. I fucked up. Reformulating bit. That made me laugh so hard that that's that's not what my laugh sounds like. I'm crying. Oh. What? There are tears streaming down my face. Oh, I can't rewind the stream to see what happened. It doesn't even matter. Oh my god. I started laughing so hard that wasn't my I clocked that I was laughing at like a higher octave than my normal laugh, and then that made me laugh more on top of the stupidity of the joke. I was like, oh. Oh my god. Whew. It made me laugh so hard that I hit a laugh a laughing note that I wouldn't normally hit. And then that made me laugh even more. There were literally tears streaming down my face. Oh my god. Oh, the joke wasn't even that funny. Cause I didn't say it yet. I fucked it up. Oh man. New laugh unlocked, deranged clown. Real Joker type shit. It was explicitly unfunny. It was genuinely so unfunny that it made me laugh. Call that anti-humor. Holy fuck. Oh my god. I gotta take my headphones off so I can wipe my face. That was the last level. That was the last level. Oh my god. Woo. It comes with a 10-day free trial of World of Warcraft. What happens if I hit this? Leroy Jorkins. That was the joke I was trying to make. Yes, I was gonna say, what if his name was Leroy Jerkins? But then I don't remember the second. I don't remember what I was gonna say for the second half of the joke, and I don't think it matters. It wasn't gonna be funny. It was going to be purposefully unfunny. Oh my god, what happens if I click this? Oh, it still works. It still works. Oh my god. Alright, well I've completed Peggle. Let me reset this so it doesn't freak it. What a way to finish the Peggle stream. Holy shit, I should have had the chat on the screen while I was playing Peggle. I forgot to fix it. I'm sorry? My YouTube chat, CSS has been freaking it lately. Not really sure what that's about. Okay, sure. It decided it wanted to work now. Oh my god. Two more for the finished games pile. Oh my god, I almost forgot. We have to put them on. We have to register them on all the sites. You're so right. Peggle. I've completed the Peggle series, except for Peggle 2. And Peggle Dual Shot on the DS, I guess. And also Peggle Mobile and Peggle Blast. But I don't know if any of those count. I think 2 of those are... Technically, 3 of those are mobile games, and one of them's Peggle 2. Which says it's a 5-hour-long game. Which, you know what? I guess is how long it took me to beat Peggle Deluxe, I think. Maybe. Peggle 2! Sure you can unsuccessfully. Holy shit. I can't believe that was the final level, too. Ooh. Oh, I need to calm down from that. I think we're gonna do maybe a sloppy Sunday after this. Have a little chill vibes. But I'm not rating these. That's just more Peggle. It's going in the completed list. That's all we need, right? I'm not writing a review and I'm not rating it. Final boss was Leroy Jorkins. I swear to God, Leroy Jorkins killed me. On this day, May 24th, 2026, Leroy Jorkins took a life. Oh, man. Insert row above. There we go. 5/12/2026. Peggle Extreme. That life, your old laugh. I guess so. Jesus. 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 I don't even know how long each of those took me. Probably 30 minutes each. But Peggle World of Warcraft. Oh my god, that made me cry, that made me laugh, that made me snot up, that made me choke. Holy. Holy. Oh. Oh my god. That like soft reset my brain. That's for sure. Did I even do the word of the day today? I did not. WOD. Ooh. Ooh. You know what I think needs to happen? I think we need to put Bjorn. We need to put Bjorn. slash Leroy Jorgens on the on the abomination that we're looking at right now. Bjorn Peggle. Bjorn sexy as fuck. Find that Steam review that said we sexy as hell. That was the I was on Abandonware for the WoW version of the game. Bjorn is so sexy, wanna fuck him. By Peggle fan 1123123 on September 5th, 2024. Holy shit. Where do I even save these? I guess here. Bjorn sexy. Oh man. Holy shit. Okay, let's put that in here, I guess. One more. What's another image gonna do to the functionality of my OBS? Seemingly nothing, actually. This is what it looks like, by the way. Okay, so how do we right under Elizabeth? Perfect. Perfect. Oh, perfect. Put that in the collage BG. I still kind of think we need to have Bjorn saying Leroy Jorkins. Maybe I'll cook that up in Photoshop real quick. World of Warcraft chat font. Oh, we gotta put it in the Warcraft font. Leroy Jorkins. Leroy Jorkins. Yeah. That seems good. Leroy Jorkins. Perfect. Alright, let me open up Photoshop and get this masterpiece complete. I think it's really funny that I didn't use Photoshop to make this thing. I'm using Photoshop to make a thing to put into my OBS. But you know what? It's fine. It's okay. Let's open up Bjorn with 2 N's, 1.wp, apparently. Where are you at? Hello, Bjorn. Let's throw a Leroy Jorkins. Okay, just close that, close that. I guess we're gonna make it thumbnail size so that I have more room. Leroy Jorkins. And then I need like a speech bubble. Give me a speech bubble. Speech bubble. World of Warcraft chat bubble. Jarvis, show me this guy's speech bubble. Jarvis, show me this guy's frame data. I think I can use this one. Maybe. If not, I will try again. Let me just get rid of everything that is not the speech bubble. Perfecto. Magic wand is my friend. What's the milestone you need for emotes on YouTube? I need to be a YouTube partner. So once we get those memberships and super chats unlocked, which we're not far from. I just need more watch hours on things that are not shorts. Because don't you worry, we'll definitely be putting in emotes once we unlock that. Hopefully we can get that this year, hopefully before October. I need egg. That would be really funny. Okay. I'm meticulously erasing certain parts of this image so I can get this speech bubble. But hopefully we can get YouTube partner before October, or because I think the end of October I have a video where I react to the Iron Mouse tribute version of Music Box of Fate, which is a bunch of VTubers doing a cover for charity, and that has, I think, 800 watch hours by itself. And if we reach October without hitting it, well, then those hours are gonna roll over because it's based on 365 days. Otherwise, I'd be a YouTube partner by now if it took into account more than a year for meeting that requirement. Okay. Let's flip this speech bubble. Make it big and wide. Make it big. Okay. Okay. Eye drop. Fuck. Okay. Okie dokie. And I want it kind of, yeah, it's gonna be coming out of Bjorn's butt. There we go, and we can make it, we can probably make that yellow. I don't like how I did it. Redo. Redo. And then I guess we'll just do a color filter on it. How do I forget. I always forget. How do I assign and adjust? How to assign adjustment layer to one layer in Photoshop. I always forget. It's like Alt D or something. Or I could just link it to that one. That one works. Fuck. The fuck? Photoshop, my enemy. My enemy. Make clipping mask. There we go. so bad at Photoshop. I use it every day. There we go. Got it. I'll remember that forever now. Bjorn Jorken is what I'm calling that. PNG. Please. Oh, okay. I forgot. I was like, what is that? Please put that on the image. Bjorn Jorken. There we go. Now where do I put it? Now where do I put it? Oh, right there, actually, I think. Maybe like right there. And maybe we make it, maybe we just make it smaller. It hides the nasty spam, but you know what? I think we'll keep it that size for now. I might make it smaller at a later point in time, but perfect. Leroy Jorkins. Bjorn is so sexy. Wanna fuck him? Okay. I think that might be that might be it for today's Peggle stream. Should we do something else? You guys want to do something else? I really had to lock that in. I was planning on reading more of Riverstar's Home, but I don't know if I can. After having a laughing fit like that. Oh my god. If you want to test rating into yourself again, it should just work, but it also might be because I'm not partnered. I don't know. I don't know why that changed this shit all the time. But you know what? Why not? Why not? Why not test it out? I've never had autoplay on, so it might be that. Oh, it might be that. Let me go ahead and make a stream here. I guess we'll just make a sloppy Sunday stream. Because it is Sunday, is it not? And let's give it my Sloppy Sunday treatment here. And then we'll make that public. We'll set it for, what time is it? We'll set it for 4:45, I guess. Just for a second. No DVR, ultra low latency. And then from here... redirect into Sloppy Sunday. And then after it ends... it should just go. So, if it works, it works. If not, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on the stream. The likes and stuff really help out a lot. Lets people see it in the algorithm or whatever. And, yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. We got pegged. We jorked it. We jorked all over Leroy. Bjorn... sexy, wanna fuck. Okay, bye. And it should work. It should work. Just wait a second.